Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Magic Arena Run. This is a bit of a slightly late episode. I was thinking of many ways to go around this. And I kind of got inspired by one opponent that literally just dumped a lot of token makers because, well, we're doing the Immortal Sun Festival. And what is the Immortal Sun emblem? At the beginning of your upkeep, draw a step, draw an additional card. Spells you cast cost one less to cast. Creatures you control get +1/+1. So the version I saw was playing a lot of the red token makers because there are a lot of red spells that cost 2 and make 2/1/1 tokens. Well, in this case it becomes 2/2s. Thank you, Immortal Sun. We're kind of going along a similar vein to that, but we're also adding a few ways to answer it. So we're running a Yorion deck, or because this was originally a Yorion deck, we're still keeping some of the Yorion elements here. But for the most part, our token makers are Raise the Alarm, Resolute Reinforcements, Omen of the Sun, Lingering Souls. This is our most important one. We have a few copies of Wedding Announcement to give us a slow burn there. And we also have a few, and because we actually do want to hit some of our more expensive spells, we do have things like Birth of Meletis. We have Bastion of Remembrance as an additional way to, because as an additional way to incentivize smashing our opponents still. And it also pays off because we do have a few Wrath effects. Like we have one Wrath of God, two Day of Judgment, 2 temporary lockdowns because the fellow token decks can get out of hand really quickly. We're running a single Bitter Blossom, a few copies of Orcish Bowmasters because of the extra card draw. This gives us free tokens pretty easily as well. Though we kind of want to trade them right away, otherwise we're just going to get an Orc army that's just going to keep growing and growing. Also, run a few copies of the Run 1 rings, because why not? And Wandering Emperor to give us some additional removal. That's pretty much the main shtick of the deck. Yorion we are running a lower curve here, about 32 lands because of the mana reduction. Otherwise, I would probably be running closer to like 36. But let's see how the deck goes. Deck this up. Yeah, this is a definite keep. A bit awkward that we're taking 2 damage right away, but we might as well do so. I guess we play the Orcish Bowmasters because our opponent will draw a card and we get to ping them for 1. Pretty brutal, if I may say so myself. Opponent might be incentivized to remove this right away, in which case our follow-up would probably be Wedding Announcement, start them making the tokens that way. The Day of Judgment and Rat effects are pretty much there as... never mind, opponent conceded. Looks like our opponent's going back to the drawing board and gonna run out them Orcish Bowmasters. Now to be fair, the damage is still 1 point, so you're not exactly taking out their 1-drops. But you can amass an opposing army really quickly this way. I originally wanted to do something like an Enigmatic Incarnation style deck. Then I figured we're gonna run into many problems because of the mana, so let's shift it towards a Doom Foretold deck. Then I realized, oh no, this is a really fast format. Having a mana dork for all your spells is a big deal. And we're keeping this because guess what? We have Orcish Bowmasters turn 1. We will be taking a lot of pain from this though. But it is what it is. Four power on turn 1 is actually quite a deal. I think our opponent will actually try to fight back. Yep, turn 1 into a Captain Everheart, pretty decent. Yes. Now let's see. We don't. Non-legendary. My bad. So probably gonna have to pass on this. Maybe I should just use something more normal. I think an Infernal Grasp would be fine. And yeah, we can still ping our opponent. cast down being off. This was just a one-off, and it's already awkward here. That said, we have Concealed Courtyard. We will be Adeline. It's all legendary. What the hell? If opponents probably incentivized to swing, but if they don't, it's actually fine too. Okay, definitely have to play the Concealed Courtyard first. So we have multiple options between. Like I could swing with this now, but it's just gonna get eaten. So we're gonna pass. Man, opponent randomly hitting them legendaries. And it turns out we can still cast this for 1 mana, but our main goal is to probably just cast Wandering Emperor at 3. If I see another legendary, my gosh, we're gonna really change that cast down quite. It's another legendary. What do you know? And that has vigilance too. What the heck? Let's see if our opponent swings. Okay, we'll probably just take the hits here. So we do get to snipe Adeline. The problem is, the token is non-legendary.
Let me show you. We've got the edge.
So we're taking a bit of damage here. So we can cast that one down. Okay, and we actually have so probably do want to play I probably do want to play Bastion. I probably just want to wait. Oh, our opponent does have a tap creature. And we can decide if we want to, because this is not legendary, I probably could just cast that down right now. Yeah, let's just cast it down. And no attacks. We do always remember that we still have an emergency reset button here. So it will eat up most of our turn. If it's another Adeline, they'll have to commit the token, but we can probably get Jaxus. Okay, that's fine for the most part. We can Totsies them just to see what they have. We can also just do stuff like cast the one ring. Discard a card against haste. I could plus this just to swing with that, but the Orcish, but they won't trade as a result. So I might actually just make another token. So we have multiple options here. I definitely want to Totsies them, because they have a full grip as it is, and I'm pretty sure they're running some sort of combo. Jeru Hazoret. They have 1 red. They're just another red away. I am gonna snipe their Meat Hook Massacre. And this is sorcery speed, so I can kind of wait on this. In fact, if that's the case, yeah, let's be safe. Opponent's gonna just give up their token. I suspect they're going to just they're probably just gonna do the Eclipse. At least this way we don't quite die right away. Opponent really missing the double red. This is actually a concern of mine when I was considering 3 colors or bust. So let's see what our opponent does. They have ways of taking out our creatures. Probably take out our planeswalker as well. So let's see. We lose the Bowmasters is fine. They might. Yep, they're going for that. That's fine. They could go Kabira takedown to say take out the Toad. Yep. No, they're just taking out the Planeswalker straight. That's fine.
That's it then.
There is no reason for us. Sure, the exile effect means we didn't gain any life off this, but opponent's just gonna take. So the trick here is we're gonna actually play the Lingering Souls first. Give us 2 blockers, then pass. Give us another one. Now, if our opponent does not have an exile effect, we will have 2 more. Shield Red, that's fine. I think the shield. Okay, so take the hit. Okay, it's we lose 2 life. But that's 6 triggers. That should be enough. There we go. That was the plan B, and we managed to get that to work. So pretty much doing well right there. So let's see if we can get. Let's see if we can get one more win. Though to be fair, that nice. Though to be fair, that first win was kind of like a giveaway. Opponent just. We played one real game on stream. So this is pretty good. We can Godless Shrine. We can Godless Shrine, then either raise the alarm or resolute reinforcements. If Shadow Spear. If our opponent's just, well, this costs free, let's see what their creature is. And the temporary lockdown is also going to be pretty good as well. So let's see. I am going to take the 2. I need to decide if I want. Yeah, I'm going to pass here. I suspect our opponent is playing a low down creature deck. So I probably should have just cast the Thoughtseize. What was I thinking? It's been Castle Hard again. Though if our opponent did not really cast anything after this, we could just drop the Resolute Reinforcements and start swinging. Suspect it could be a bunch of counters, but let's make them have it. Yeah, Metallic Rebuke. It's really just counter spells. So let's Thoughtseize our opponent first. Let's see what they've got. So, okay, they're going for the Ensoul Artifact plan, so we're gonna deny that. And yeah, let's just. Let's just raise the alarm while their shields down. They will be forced to use double portable hold here. Though I kind of wish I still had the resolute reinforcements instead. Oh, as per Sentinel. They will have only one port. Oh no, they're just going all that glitters. There's So let's see, we can play Isolated Chapel here. And they can't draw unless that player pays X for existence. Well, we're not paying X, so maybe they have a counter. Maybe they were holding up a counter spell here. Maybe they drew into a counter spell. Which is very possible. Yep, Metallic Rebuke. Yeah, that was not ideal. Might as well pass. Let's force them to use the double portable hold. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna take the debt. Oh no, they're gonna do the double portable. Which means we're giving them another card. Oh, they're gonna hold up 1 mana, okay. Yeah, this is a bit nutty, but this is actually a pretty decent way to do things. Well, now I wish I had that 1 mana removal spell. Gonna swing. So what I can do is I can temporarily lock down first. They only showed the 2 Metallic Rebukes, so that wipes this. And we probably have to play a Bastion of Remembrance to get ourselves. Also, thankfully, portable hold is too cheap to take this one out. There are other ways that this could get taken out though. Probably want to get ready to hold up Yorion though, being able to blink Vault Scourge. So the interesting thing is going for the token, which makes sense. Thought Monitor. So not gonna be able to take that out. Ornithopter. Thought Monitor again. I could just wrath the board right here. Just so I could just wrath the board right now. Which is probably a lot better. Because I would still be leaving up 2 Thought Monitors. Let's just wrath the board. Opponent has a very good way of refilling. I have not. It has been quite well. We're definitely in the back foot here, though. Ornithopter. Vault Scourge again. Ginger Brute. That one will hit us. Michiko's Reign of Truth. How much will that hit us for? I think, yeah. Yep, we're dead. Yeah, we need an instant. An instant speed blink effect would have been really. But in this case, yeah, the being able to refill quite quickly. Also, we probably goofed up a bit on the way we played those tokens out. But that's actually a very good way to. But that's actually a very good way around the problem. Basically, just playing affinities does make sense here. So. I'm gonna keep this probably. So we will have multiple options depending on what our opponent goes. KFK. Cast down is nice. We really could use some card draw. I can see an argument for... Yeah, let's just play the Bastion. Let's force our opponent to have some... The last zone into Squee. Okay. We block while we can still gain the life, I guess. Okay, isolated. This doesn't give us mana. I could play the wedding announcement just to start getting the other ball rolling, because we're probably gonna wrath the board later anyway. Yeah, let's do that. This is gonna be a chump block. We're not gonna gain anything out of this. One, it probably just burns it, which is fine with me. It takes out a burn spell, though we do take 7 damage. So spear, it's fine. Blood Feather Phoenix. Yeah, taking a bit of hits here. Kind of hoping to hit 1 more mana. Okay, so that is painful. Okay, that's painless. Now we could just be dead to burn spells though. That is another concern. There's an argument for playing this first, then playing this first, then wrathing so that we could gain some life back. So opponent does play tap land, so we're kind of okay there. Or Brask, what's this? Whenever you cast an instant, deals 1 damage, add red. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna cut. We're definitely cutting the cast down. I need. Like I could swing. I could just swing with these two. Opponent will chump 1, which I'm fine with because I'm basically converting it to 3 damage. They're both the same if I'm not mistaken. Well, one's human, so one is probably guessing I might have human synergies. I don't. And now our tokens are slightly bigger. Actually, it'd be interesting to blink this if we want to reset. Also, getting Lingering Souls is quite nice, but we're just hold. Let's see, what's this? Activate only if you catch 3 or more instants or sorceries this turn. They probably might go for it. Okay, opponent does Furnace Rains. So I'm gonna see what happens here. If they're able to cast all, if they're able to cast all 3 and flip this, because this only deals it to opponent and each creature. So what I would Mechanized Warfare. That's not an instant or sorcery, so opponent is going to probably swing. Just swing with that. could have just taken the hit, but that would have been really weird. Opponent casts an End of Festivities. Pinging us for one, trying to get another one.
Now you've done it. That's coming off. Strike fast and strike hard. I would
Oh,
win if I
it deals more than one. But okay, so maybe we shouldn't have bothered. Yeah, I forgot Mechanized Warfare increases the amount. Upgrade. So opponent does go for the flip. Thankfully, we've been gaining some life in the process. Yeah, opponent's just gonna flip that. I think. Now I kind of wish I had. Now I kind of wish I had enchantment removal. So let's see what are our options. I can see an argument for putting Yorion in hand instead of holding this up. Yeah, we'll do that. Opponent gets 3 treasures, which might be enough to kill us. But we will see.
We've got the edge in this fight.
And the flip side is you may cast from any graveyard. If a spell in this way, exile it instead. KFK nugs us for 2. And
Always
yeah,
glad to meet my
just,
match.
yeah, just burn. So yeah, we got actually we got outpaced there pretty well by the Aura Brask. Could we have played that one better? We definitely could play that one better by by removing the cast down. It's becoming a liability at this point. We're definitely gonna replace it with something more universal. Actually, yeah. Why am I running cast down? Just go for the throat. No, though go for the throat would not have helped us in that in the affinity matchup. Let's see. Just need a cheat destroy spell. Go for the throat's fine. Heartless act, or do we just take the Infernal Grasp? Actually, we got the new one, Bitter Triumph. Discard a card. Oh, actually, this is probably a lot better. In fact, we can probably cut the pile on and just replace it with another Bitter Triumph. We're gonna have plenty of cards to discard here. So the discarded card is not a real cost here per se. So we can make that cut there. When it took a mulligan, we are definitely keeping this one. This Inquisitive. Okay, opponent is probably going for the all artifact plan. So our equivalent plan is to survive until turn 3. Opponent's just unloading everything. So do we bother to Thoughtseize? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We just take 8. Next turn I can play this one, but that's another 8. So it will really depend what this one is. The fact that it's probably not on all that glitters, so I'm not going to. Maybe it's not worth Thoughtseizing here, because if it. And we probably discard The silent clearing here, that's way too expensive. I would have really wanted to have one of the token makers. So let's see what our opponent's next drop is. They didn't drop a thing. So now I should consider probably just passing again. There's an argument for playing this, but the exile, make a 1/1 white human token. Was that necessary? So yeah, we'll drop the Thoughtseize. We're gonna be too low on life to even play it. Now, if our opponent happens to have a 3 mana spell, and that's what's so 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Let's see. They allowed blocks to happen. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter which one they put the counter on. So let's see if they start unloading. Patchwork Automaton, Iron Apprentice. Okay, so remember to play a non-painful source and just rat the board. Opponent places Sparring Puns. Okay, so that was their plan. So probably just play this. The opponent concedes. Looks like looks like the gambit did not pay off. I would have much preferred to have them help your life total, but being able to dome them for that many is probably fine too. We'll probably play one more game. Let's see if we can get one more win. The Cavern of Souls is looking really nice. Yeah, number of cards is not going to be a problem here. Mana base is more likely to be a problem. So this is a definite keep. So we're now hoping our opponent. So yeah, we have to play one of these anyway. So we're gonna see how it goes. We're basically hoping for no trample. A load of burn is kind of fine. If it's enthusiasm, okay. That's 7. I guess I take it. Which might be famous last words. Yeah, they did have the lightning strike, but so probably not gonna go Thoughtseize here. Yeah, we're not gonna Thoughtseize at all. We will probably just hold the Raise Alarm. As much as I want to take now, the flyer this one could also kill us, but at least it's not gonna kill us. It's gonna kill us slower, relatively. Yes, that discharge. Festival Crasher. At least we can kind of block that. Wedding announcement's not gonna help us though. honestly, the only thing that helps us now is basically the One Ring. Just buy us a turn. Then we figure out what to do from there. Robber of the Rich. Gonna take one of our cards. Takes our Wandering Emperor. Now that said, our opponent could just cast this and then just pump this, so that's actually really not good. We're just gonna take.
Anyone who harms my people
Makes
must
a token.
contend with me. Let your blade do the talking.
At least we did not die right away, and we're probably not gonna activate the ring at all. But we really could use anything other than lands. I could swing with both of these just to take out the Emperor. And we probably have to. But yeah, this is not looking very good for us.
Our swords will cross again.
Also, that was a... we're actually not surviving this. Ugh. It's fine. It's opponent got we got so unlucky that of all the cards they had to take out from us, it was the Wandering Emperor, and we got flood. Probably an argument for cutting even more lands, but I honestly would not do that. 32 seem. We're at 34. I think it's still probably okay at 8. So yeah, get turn 1 Thoughtseize. We need a lot of white, so we'll probably just take Pointless Thoughtseize. Let's see what their 1-drop is. Ooh, they got the same strat. So we take out the one that nets the most creatures. Oh, come on. Yeah, we have to do it like this. Now that said, the problem is our opponent could just swing with a very big one. I would get for a board wipe right now, actually. So first, let's not take too much. There's an argument for just taking the 4 and blocking these 2, which makes more sense because we're trying to reduce the number of creatures. Hit another Yorion. Yeah, there's an argument for just saving it for Wandering Emperor and then just yeah, I guess we can do that. Let's save it for Wandering Emperor. Because our opponent probably just unearths those. Let's see how he stacks it. Okay, that's fine.
learned much during my travels. Let me show you. My judgment is final.
Place recruitment officer. But loses the two Yotian frontliners. And opponent concedes right there. Nice. What we would have done is we would have put the +1/+1 counter on one of the flyers so we could stop taking damage there. And it looks like we just outmasked our opponent. So yeah, we managed. You still want to control elements even if it's a go white token strat. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this episode of Magic Arena Run. If you like what you saw, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on notifications and whatnot. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you guys again next time. Take care, God bless, stay safe wherever you are. Have a great week.